kee 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 kee. Hello YouTubers, firstly thanks a lot for making me cross the 100 subscriber mark. So at least that means there are quite a few people who enjoy the videos, and it's not just me. And yeah, so I thought I'll make a short walk around of my bike. I've been meaning to do this since the day I got it. So here goes. So this is a 2014 BMW S1000RR, and it's completely stock as far as engine and the mechanics are concerned. The previous owner changed the HID to low beam. Changed the low beam to HID. And apart from that, he didn't do anything else. And this is the way I got it, with the tank bag and the tail bag. So I thought I'll get that as well. I haven't really gone on a long ride with this, but I'll soon be planning to. That is why I have fully loaded it up right now. As you can see, these two pockets can be expanded, and the total capacity is 29 liters, and this is just 5 liters I guess, but it's quite handy. Anyways, I'll come to the bags later. So regarding the bike, yes, that's pretty much stock, and I got these RNG frame sliders, fork sliders, and the swing arm spools when I bought the bike. And later on I installed these engine case covers on the left as well as the right, so it's a bit more black. What else? The suspension is in its original setting, which is quite soft actually. I need to get it adjusted, and when I got the bike it had 4450 kilometers on it, and right now it is done about 7200, so it's almost 3000 kilometers. Coming back to the modifications which I made, I also got this GPS/RAM mount. So this is just a ball head for RAM, and you get the other unit, so after that we can mount whatever you want. I got this thing to hide the reservoir sock. And coming back to the features, it had everything which is available back then in 2014, like the quick shifter sensor here, which is only for upshifts and not downshifts, unlike the latest ones, but still it works beautifully. And also for upshift, there is no real requirement on throttle or anything else. You just push it up with your leg and it just keeps climbing. The speeds keep climbing like kee 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 kee. There is hardly a break in the sound. And the dynamic traction control, ABS, and the whole package. So the traction control gets set based on the power mode. Currently it's in sport, so you can choose between rain, sport, and race. I haven't ridden on race much. The difference is mainly in the throttle response. It's much more aggressive, and the traction control kicks in quite late. It allows some amount of slides. I'm still not there yet. So I usually ride in sport. There's one more mode, slick, which you can see when I start the bike. So that has to be unlocked with some module plugged into somewhere inside the bike, and with that they allow slick mode, and they also expect you to have the slick tires. That has the most aggressive throttle response and the least intervention from traction control. And what else? The air filter is here. It's right. This is the air intake, and the filter is right inside. And last time I saw there were some bugs over there. Okay, and what else? This is the angle I love it the most. See, I actually need to remove those bags to look a lot better. But those gills on the fairing, and that exhaust, and the whole look of the bike. On this side it's okay. It's, at least for me, it's not as good looking. And it has heated grips. This is a button for that, and you can change between maximum heating, half, and off. That's really useful actually. I had never ridden a bike with heated grips before, and the other day in my past ride to Nürburgring, it was really cold. At some places it was like 8 or so, and the wind chills would be much lower, so it was really useful. I put it at maximum and still I felt that, I would have preferred a bit more heat from it. But now the weather is like Indian weather, some 30 odd degrees, and I'm in my full leather suit. Call me crazy. At least I can open this up. It has a steering damper which is also adjustable, and I just left it in whatever setting it was when I bought it. And the bike comes with this tank pad, by the way. Maybe I'll go back to the dash. So it is 7131, not 7200, and the engine temperature is 100. Yeah, it's quite hot. So 2 trip meters, and these are the warning lamps, I guess for oil pressure and something else. This is for high beam, neutral indicator, and low fuel. So this doesn't have a fuel indicator, as you can see on the dash. It has a 17 liter capacity, 17.5 I guess, and the reserve is 4 liters. So the moment it hits reserve, the fuel lamp lights up. So that means once the light is up, there is 4 liters. So if I ride very cautiously, I can easily ride more than like 60 kilometers. So that is the distance limit for me to find a fuel bunk. Okay, let me start it up. So as you can see, the blue light, so that's low beam and that's HID. And if I switch on the main beam, and let's listen to some inline four music. I guess that's enough. And regarding this bag, it's very intelligently made. Why I'm saying that is because, see, this has this base plate, so it doesn't touch the tank, doesn't scratch the tank. I just need to put it here. Come on, go. Yeah. And it doesn't cover the fuel cap, so I don't even have to remove it to fuel up or do anything. But the only problem is it's too small, and also it's quite to the front of the bike, and I can't even crouch. Actually, had it been somewhere here, it would be even higher, and it's even difficult to crouch. So okay, I had to give some points for that. They pushed it as far as possible. And the tank bag, so it has this clips, so to remove the bag it takes like 5 seconds. Tuck tuck tuck. Just that this might scratch. I'll put some duct tape over here, otherwise yeah, it will definitely scratch. The only problem with the tail bag is, to get on a bike I need to do a karate kick, like yeah. I think I've covered pretty much everything I have to say. It's just a brief walk around. So thanks for watching, and I hope you got some basic idea about the bike. Also, don't forget to subscribe.